I shiver, opening my eyes. Jesus, Logan, I tell myself, adjusting the front of my tight black jeans. Get it together, man. I dart a glance over each shoulder before stepping closer to the battered door and staring into a tiny camera hidden beside the drain pipe. There is a whirring noise as it swivels toward me, a red dot flashing. With a sigh, I shove my hands into my pockets and wait. I look around at the empty street. The shop fronts with their metal barriers pulled down, the row of trash bins, garbage bags spilling out like vomit, and wish for all it's worth I'd never left the snarky girl in the stolen coat. Directly opposite is a popular coffee shop, and I wonder, not for the first time, how humans so often miss the obvious. Hundreds, if not thousands, pound this street every day, but I'd bet money no one notices the crimson splatter of dried blood half-pooled beneath the door on the concrete where I stand. Not a single person ever ponders what goes on behind the neglected facade of 66 Broadwick Street. A few more seconds pass until the door rattles like a snake, a deep clunk resonating through the wood as heavy-duty locks are hauled back. Finally, it opens, and the human doorman, a tall, thin-lipped gentleman with a shock of grey hair, is waiting to usher me inside. "Evening, Mr. Byrne," he says in a gruff voice. He's dressed in typical nightclub security gear, black suit, white shirt, no tie. There is even a curly communication wire running from ear to collar. "Evening, Jordan," I say, stepping past him into the long, rabbit warren-like corridor. Pleasantries aside, neither of us speaks again. Occasionally, I wonder if Jordan is his first name or last, but by the time I reach the second door, I usually forget all about him. Tonight is no different. The inner door opens, and at once the unmistakable aroma of alcohol, smoke, and open veins hits like a tidal wave. I step into the room, looking down from the top of a narrow flight of stairs into the hazy half-light below. Here, in London's most taboo night spot, vampires and humans coexist in a disturbing tableau of blood and desire. The New Year's party appears to be in full swing. Right away, I catch sight of a half-naked blonde woman spread eagle across a narrow table. Her arms hang down limply as two vampires, their greedy faces smeared with blood, lap at each wrist. From where I stand, it's hard to tell if her face is contorted with ecstasy or pain. Possibly a little of both. I stare, transfixed for a second, before homing my senses in on her pulse. Normal. For now, at least. Unfortunately, wading into situations like this is how I earn my living. I believe my official title at the club is Enforcer, a tidy label for spending my evenings plucking humans from the jaws of death, fixing them up, and sending them on their merry way none the wiser. In the beginning, it felt good being able to save a life here and there, but these days it seems so pointless. Most of those I heal are back for more within the week. Not that I'm one to judge. In my darker days, I also sought solace within the empty embraces of the twisted and depraved. I too was a parasite, sucking meaninglessly at the open arteries of human beings either too drunk or too desperate to care. Though it's true enough we don't need blood to survive, some crave its sweet taste just as dangerously as if they did. I guess you could say they are the vampire version of alcoholics, and just like alcoholism, such addiction ruins lives. Luckily for myself and the humans around me, my own bloodlust was short-lived. Apart from this trio, everyone else seems to be behaving themselves. I continue down the steps, glancing around the dark purple booths lining the walls, where people sit chatting, wispy spirals of smoke lacing the air. There's a jazz singer in tonight, an eye-catching buxom redhead with her hair twisted up 1940s style. She is accompanied by a thin black gent.